attention. Allegedly, it's just the word allegedly. It's what I heard allegedly. It's on the street allegedly. I sing to the beat allegedly. Allegedly, allegedly, it's what I heard allegedly. It's just the word allegedly. Don't blame, don't sue allegedly. It won't help you allegedly. 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 Bitch, one of you is flat. Oh. So, we all saw last night's episode of Housewives of Potomac. And we are gathered here today to discuss TJ. Because girl, and I mean G-U-R-L, girl, a girl. That was one angry sissy. That was a perturbed queen. Now, this is all alleged. This is all alleged. I'm not indicting his sexuality, but I am indicting his behavior. As a gay man, I know when we get pissy, and honey, that was a pissy sissy. And I want to know so many things. So many things. Why are you letting this man embarrass you? Because him saying, oh, you came to party and hang out with everybody but me. Well, you certainly don't want to be in a relationship with her. Over there talking to Ray about 1994 computers. Girl, boom. I am genuinely confused. And we've all seen it at this point. I need the chat to come in and tell me why. Why? I need us together as a family to discuss this because it's not making sense. Stacy is a worldly woman. Like, if she was in her 20s, I could buy this. Stacy, you're in your late 40s, early 50s. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm in my early 40s, going into mid. You look amazing. But this just, you know, this man is not interested in you sexually. I don't know what he's interested in sexually. I don't know if he's interested in people. But that little outburst, and then he said, you can take your hand off me. You can take your hand. You can take your hand off me because, good Lord, if your finger gets near my phallus, I understand wanting to be desired for more than your body, for more than your looks, for more than your feminine wiles and physical attributes. I understand wanting a man to want you for your mind. You've worked on your mind, you developed it. I like you. I enjoy you. I would love to have a lunch with you. Hell, just to learn about QVC. Just to learn about QVC. But hon, you really gonna blame Jesus? Now look, I like Jesus. Jesus messes with me, I mess with Jesus. Jesus don't play about me. Me and Jesus is cool. But if there's one thing that I do know, the Lord likes the truth. And y'all being in a relationship, that ain't the truth. Y'all are not equally yoked in any shape, form. Actually, you know what? You're too equally yoked. That's the damn problem. Y'all gonna start going after the same men. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, Lord. Honey, I don't even think it's a glass closet. I think this is a screened-in porch. Like not Lil Kim, Queen Latifah is in a glass closet. This fool is on a screened-in porch. The breeze is coming through. We talking in and out of it. Ain't no Windex. It's dirty. There's flies. There's a wasp nest. This is a screened-in porch. Ain't nobody's closet. But I am truly... there's a part of me that feels like Stacy has to be doing this for a plot line. And she had to know, oh, this fool is perfect. He still wants to be an actor, and he's going to come on television and embarrass himself so thoroughly that I'll get, sympathy from the viewers. And then I can, date a real man. And this, well, not a real man, let me not say that, but a man that's truly interested in me. Because it's inauthentic for any man to play in a woman's face when you know you want to play in somebody's behind. Don't lie to women. Don't waste their time. No, you know good and damn well Stacy ain't got nothing that you want. Well, I mean, I'm sure you'd like to play in her shoes. I'm sure you, like Cordelia Stewart, would love to sit crisscross applesauce in her closet and dress her up in your love. Exactly, drinking extra sweet tea as he sits. Stacy, TJ better be nice to Stacy or else she won't let him borrow the clutch purse to match his next blouse. His next blouse. Now you see, I was like, okay, she knows her man looks like he got a little sugar in his tank, and so they gonna lean into it. They gonna laugh all the way to the bank. But this episode gave a bitter bottom tea. And I know bitter bottoms. I remember, now you see, I was born out. Everybody knew. Like my grandfather told me, people were telling him I was gay at 4. At 4. So everyone's always known. But I remember when I would realize, like, oh, he's family, and that's why he's acting out. That's why he's so upset, because now he's got to come out and deal with it. Bitter bottom syndrome. It's when a man realizes he has to come out, but he doesn't want to, deal with society, deal with the mistreatment. But he realizes that his behaviors are going to eventually betray him. Bitter bottom syndrome. Chris Brown has it. That's why he hits women. That's why he hits women. I believe. Women have enough to deal with much less a lying, messy bottom. And that's the thing. You ain't got to lie to kick it. Now, there are some women out there that enjoy a relationship with a man that's a little fruity. They like it. They're like, shoot, I can have intelligent conversation with him. The dick still work. He's fun. I just know I got to share him. But at least I know up front I'm sharing him. Rather than having his ass lie, let's just go on and schedule the shit. A little sugar in the tank. TJ's tank is overflowing with sugar. No, TJ's tank is just honey. TJ's tank is just like a box of honey from Costco. But I want to know, in the chat, tell me, do we think that she is doing this for a plot line to be interesting and to get sympathy, to become likable? Do we think that Stacy is doing this on purpose, or is she really a Klingon without a clue? Because I I don't think TJ tries her clothes on because his feet are too big and his hips are too wide. He'd stretch her stuff out. Sweet and slow like molasses. Because now also, here's another thing. Two things can be true. So she could be using this as a plot line, and he can also be a silent sissy of the pew. Repressed Bruce Jenner. Ooh, girl. A repressed Bruce Jenner. True. But then when she asked him, oh, do you like the flowers? This is another bitter bottom thing. He said, that's a girl question. That's a girl question. Do you like the flower? Any man that says something like that is sus. Because now, when I meet straight men, you can tell they're straight because they're very friendly to me. They are so secure in their sexuality. They're like, oh God, a fun gay guy. And then we get to talk about the flowers being pretty, favorite colors, like all the stuff they talk about with women. They are secure in their sexuality. They never say things like, oh, that's a girl question. Ever. A true straight man will be able to tell you his favorite flower, his wife's favorite flower, his wife's favorite color, his favorite color. True heterosexual men, they're not afraid of stuff like that. They are not afraid of those questions. Not in 2024. Not in 2024. Not a man secure in his sexuality. Trying to dress it up with God and celibacy. Girl, celibacy, I can tell by your gym body. You do a lot of things that you don't consider sex. I'm getting a Mormon tea, and you know how they can do. They have a lot of things that they can do that's, oh, well, that's not sex. They be hunching in the ear, allegedly. He was laying it on thick with that. I just, any ladies want to come in, any women want to come in and just tell me why you would date a man like TJ. And the thing is, I can get with being with a gay man because gay men are fun. We're fun, we're kind, we're warm. And, other than the whole we're not that into vaginas thing, we really get on fabulously. I think one of the most interesting cosmic jokes is that gay men and straight women are the best suited for each other, yet it doesn't work. Exact girl, come on outside. What in the night? But he doesn't have money. So it's not like, you marrying for money. You already have a child. And this is another thing that confuses me. You were in a loving marriage and you had a child. Well, then again, maybe your marriage is ending because your man's going to find another man. We don't know nothing about this ex-husband. Maybe she was married to a sissy before. Maybe she's one of those just non-sexual people. Like Rob Dixon with a little more personality. And so maybe her first marriage, she had sex to have a kid, but maybe sex just isn't that important to her. And so then she saw this big rail-headed sissy and was like, oh, sex isn't important to him either. Maybe this will work. But I'm like, I think sex is important to him. It's just not important to him with women. And he doesn't want the world to know. But everybody knows already. Everybody knows. Well, I'm gonna end this one. I'm gonna end this one here because I'm just confused. But I'm gonna see y'all soon for Hot Topic.